Okay, I'm out here walking my dog, and I'll show you around. I'll show you what Bigfoot does to my trees and stuff. You get on down here where he really messes them up. You can see there's my dog. She loves to come down here. The roads are just right on the backside of them trees. I cut me some paths through the yard and just let the rest of it grow up for the critters. See, here's one of my trees. I don't know if you can see it or not. But there's one of my trees. It's been broke over. I mean, it's bent plumb over. Tied down with a bunch of vines. And then you got all this. They tore my fence plumb down. I'm not lying. I don't guess they like my fence. My dog's name's Sis. I got a bunch of persimmon trees right there. You see her walking by the persimmon trees on another little trail I cut. There's probably 100 persimmon trees in there. These are old thorn trees. I hate thorn trees, but critters like them, so I leave them. Here's another tree this is some kind of little tree. I'm not sure what kind it is, but you see how it's all it used to be until they bent it plumb over. I mean, plumb over and tied it down with, like I say, vines. You see they get up in there. Something gets up in there. I don't know what, but I figure it's old big head in there. They tear down everything. I mean, they bend over trees and break limbs and hang them here and there. I'm actually going to check the mail. She's just walking with me. Here's some more. Another tree just being snapped and tied down with vines. I mean, they destroyed my fence and my trees. And here's a little opening that goes out to my driveway. But right next to my driveway, you see this tree right here. It's been broke over, tied down with vines. And here's another one, right off the side of the trail, been bent plumb over and tied down with vines. Crazy, I tell you. But at least they're not down there breaking my windows or nothing. So, and I'll tell you about the vines. Look at this big vine going here. Now this tree ain't but a little bit old, and I know these vines ain't been here but maybe a month or two. Another way they tie them down. I don't know if you can see her or not. She's pretty camouflaged in there. There's deer out here. Might have bumped one up. She's just looking like there's something off the buzz off in there. And I'm on a trail I cut through the trees down here. Well, she's going this way, so we gotta go back this way. You see these things right here, all these cattails? See how they're broke over? I say broke over, they're not broke over, they're just stepped on over. I call them the doorway because they're usually up to where I have to go under them or move them out of the way just to get through it. And they do it quite often. Here's some more of the front four. I say the front the front of my 4 acres. Ain't got a whole lot, but it's got critters on it. Deer, big head, fox, raccoon. I'm sure there's a cat or two out here. I've seen a cat or two. And here's a good deer rub right here on this trail. You can see, I'm hoping I'll come out here one of these days and find a set of horns hanging off of it, or close to it anyway. There goes the trail back to the house. I got all kinds of trails cut through here. Here's another trail cut through there. We probably won't take it because it comes right out the middle of all this mess here. I call it mess, but it's also, a lot of rabbit, squirrels. We probably won't come out of it. It looks like something's been up in it, but I'm not sure what. I know this is a pretty big trail here. I know something heavy walks on it besides my little ass. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. I weigh about 150, soaking wet, with my boots on. This tree right here, I'm gonna cut it down. I'm gonna cut this tree down and use that as a walking stick. Because I've had back surgery. The more I use a stick, the better off I am. I mean, I can't use one, but I use one just to keep my back off my hips, off my surgery parts. Here's another trail that goes in there. It goes in there and goes around and goes through the middle of it. Pretty cool. I'm not on it. See where my dog went. I seem to have lost her. Yeah, she must have took the trail. I guess y'all go to the trail with me. Here we go. See if I can see some deer track or a Bigfoot track. Looks like there might be a foot track down there. It looks like deer. There we go. We'll go through here. You can see we're around the curve. There she is. She must be sniffing out a rabbit or something. They're in here. Say hi, sis. She's camera shy. For real. Okay, I'm coming around here. Now I come around this place right here. It opens up to where I showed you. Right through there. I was standing at on the other end of that earlier. And then it comes to the right here. And goes back through that way. I'll show you how close I am to the road. I'm pretty hid. Guarantee you they don't see us. And actually, this is the warmest part of the wintertime right here in this is uncut right here. We're heading our way back toward where they got the trees tore down. When I say tore down, they're bent over. They're not tore down. Some of them are, but not all of them. Tell them, sis. Okay, now all these little trees right here, see all these little trees that I had to cut. Well, they grow up in here, but they grow straight up, and then I come out here and they're leaned all over my path, all the way through this little area right here. There's a nice little rub. I ain't been through this trail in a little As you can see right there, there's a nice rug. Hopefully he'll leave some horns out in here somewhere. Here's some more of it. You can see something heavy. Something heavy walks through there. You see this path right here? Something heavy walks through there. I ain't never been in it. Something heavy walks through there. Probably old Big Head himself. I see his feet print. They're just indents in the ground. It's enough that tells me they're there. And this is what we're looking at. Right on the backside of them big oaks there's the road. You see my fence is down over in there. I don't know if you can see it or not on this. I'll show you when we get around there. It's down. They tore it down. I mean, they tore it all down. Not all of it, but most of it, they tore apart. Here we come up on the backside of my trail I cut. It goes that way. We went that way earlier. You see that tree right there, how it's bent over, tied down vines. We'll go through this trail right here. Go to the mailbox. See what kind of junk I got. First time we've been down here in a while. It's nasty weather. Okay, we're out the gap now. You can see right here where they tore my fence down. See, yeah, they tore that farm out all the way down. That used to be 3 high. There's some trees back there tied down, broke off. This one here is all twisted around. Yeah, twisted around, tied up with vines. All this right here, all my fence. See my fence how it's down? And there's a tree back there. They done broke the tree. Break them down. This was a good fence. That's all treated lumber and everything, and they just tear it all apart. All the way down to my mailbox. Now I'm gonna go down here and check the mail. There's a neighbor across the road's house. Never met them, but I'm sure they're good people. Yeah, there's something in it, but I ain't gonna get it today. No, let the wife come and get it. But here's my the end that goes down there. There's the road, my trash cans. Now we'll go back. We're way back here in the. Well, we're not way back off in the sticks. I can walk to town from here. It's like 2 miles. But I got everything crawling. There's a big creek running behind my house. Everything crawls up and down that creek, comes in here. You see how these trees are over here. See how these trees over here are getting all bent over. There's one there bent plumb over. I don't know how good you can see it, but these back here, they're all busted. See them back here broke over? These trees here are about, I say about 10-year-old. Some of them. Okay, you see my property. There's my dog. She camera shy. Okay, this is Ronnie Moore. I'm gone.